So what advice would you give someone who is feeling really like stuck in their practice or like stuck on a pose that is like, they don't ever feel like they're going to get, or they've been working on it for a really long time and they're getting to a point of just frustration? Like, what advice would you give them?
What happens if you feel stuck? And what advice? Number one, the number one thing I would tell people is a lot of times like being stuck happens because you don't have a teacher that is present. And because I feel like a lot of stuff changes, especially like through physical adjustments. So like the people that are home practitioners that are like feeling like, oh, I'm never gonna get Marichyasana D, literally the best thing that they could ever do is join a Zoom class. And it doesn't matter if it's at Ashtanga Yoga Columbus or it's at wherever. I think some online communities are better than others. But like I think that you would be super surprised at how much progress is made by having someone have a bird's eye view into your practice. That will help people get unstuck. The person who's stuck, who's showing up to class, a lot of times, and this is obviously different, or a different answer for a different person or type of person. For the people that are showing up here, sometimes it means more means more commitment. Other times it means that there needs to be better lifestyle choices, or you have to manage your stress or pressure or these things, eating behaviors. You have to sort of like pay attention to these. And if you're not going to pay attention to them, a lot of times it means that you're not going to be able to do this thing. And the value of this practice is far more than physical. And so it's perfectly okay if you never get it, but it's also very difficult for someone with a more like rookie mindset to get stuck at something, And there's value in being sort of stuck, but there's also value in like looking at the practice through this holistic lens and looking at these different areas and saying like, what could I improve upon? How could I process my stress? How could I not stress eat? How could I, manage my work, or how could I go to bed earlier? Should I check out of social media? Should I not scroll all the time? Those kind of things can really change people's practices and improve it big time.